Hello guys, it's Puerto Rico. Today we're going to talk about a rifle that I have for a while, but I never talked about it in a video. I mentioned it, but it's my workhorse, my favorite AR-15 so far, and this is my Daniel Defense DDM4V11. So before we keep going with this video, I have to mention not the sponsor, but the support of this channel, Big Daddy Unlimited. That's like Garanton say the Costco for the gun world. So if you want to buy a lot of stuff that are super cheap and things that you can find anywhere else, go to BigDaddyUnlimited.com. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below that you can use to get your anything. It's only $9.99 for the month, and you're gonna save that money once you buy one single thing. Go to Big Daddy Unlimited and get your next gun or your next gun accessory. So yes guys, this is my favorite AR-15 today, or at least I own. Maybe there's something better out there I haven't tried, but my favorite so far is the Daniel Defense DDM4V11. And I never talk about this rifle on this channel because I always thought that it deserved the best video ever, but I just realized that if I keep waiting I would never make that video. So I went ahead and sat down on my room, start recording and talking about this guy. How much research needs to be done because I know pretty much everything about this rifle. So this is gonna be one of the standards AR-15 that they have, the DDM4V7. The V7 is just gonna be an M-lock rail, and this is gonna be a keylock rail, which is not that common, but it's very light. I think as of now, 2022, this gun is no longer in production because I went to the website, I couldn't find it, just to double check the facts, but I have it. It was a Christmas gift a couple years ago, and I love it. I've done some target shooting, I've done some hunting, I've done some home defense setup. I think I'm very happy where I'm at with it right now, where I can use it for self-defense, I can use it for hunting, I can use it for target shooting, for semi-long shooting, and it will work on every single scenario. So the lower receiver is gonna have a mil-spec trigger, which is pretty good. It's nothing crazy, it works really well. It's what it is, a mil-spec trigger. It's made out of aluminum lower. On the magazine well, it's gonna be a little flare to help you with those fast reloads. Of course, you're gonna have your rubber signature grip from Daniel Defense. So you're gonna have rubber on the grip right here, on the sheet well, and on the foregrip. They have this little rubber grip that is very sticky and actually very helpful when you are outdoor sweating, especially in Texas. For the lower, you're also gonna have a QD point on the low back right here, and you're gonna have plenty more on the gun. The upper is also gonna be made out of the CNC machine aluminum. You're gonna have a Picatinny rail all the way on the 12th position, like most of your AR-15 nowadays. And on the 3, 6, and 9 position, you're gonna have keymat slots passing the lower receiver. In this case right here, I'm gonna have a Picatinny mount to the keymat where I'm gonna put my ProTac light, and I also have the Surefire that I can interchange, and on the bottom I'm gonna have the foregrip mount on a Picatinny slot as well. On the top of this rifle, I'm gonna have my iron sight. These are Trojan flip-ups, very high quality, very durable. I never use them because I have the primary irons, PLX, and this is the 128 scopes. It's a really fancy glass, very accurate, and it also have an illuminated reticle with the little horseshoe. If you want to watch that video, you can hit the link up here and in the description below. I also have a blue Force Gear sling. This is the one that's gonna have the little tab where you can make it shorter or you can make it looser depending on what you're doing. And this is gonna be on this QD point right at the beginning of the upper receiver, and you're gonna have that QD point on both sides of the gun. And the other end of the sling is gonna be mounted on the back on this QD attachment in the stock. The gas system is a pin low profile gas block CNC machine as well. And I never have an issue how the gun cycles, so I don't know if I can even adjust it, but I don't worry about it. The gun is not suppressed yet. Talking about the muzzle device, this is gonna be a Daniel Design muzzle suppressor device, of course from them as well. And the bolt carrier group is gonna be a M16 profile, and it's gonna be a mil-spec test as well. So this gun is running out of all the mil-spec standards, and if you guys follow Daniel Defense, they have a lot of military contracts. Different divisions will use their platform. This charging handle came with the Daniel Defense one, but of course I put the extended radiant charging handle. It's just your go-to. Every AR that I probably have is gonna have this kind of charging handle because you can use it with gloves. You can use it with this cup right here that's in the middle. You can grab it here or on the side. It just works. It's really great. And then you're gonna have your buster that's gonna have 5 different positions. I personally like the second to last. I don't like it all the way extended, and I feel very comfortable. I can see through the scope super well, very comfortable. I don't get as tired. That's something I learned using this rifle, by how heavy it is, putting the foregrip all the way to the front and the little switch all the way to the front and having this hand extended. When you're hunting or you're walking, hiking with a rifle like this, you're gonna get tired like that. So I put this back a little bit so I can bend my elbow and then rest a little bit better. This is the setup that I learned how to like in the past couple years. This is a very light rifle. This one without all the attachment is gonna weigh about 6.2 pounds. It's very light, and that's one of the reasons why I love it so much, because I walk, hike, I do a lot with this rifle. It's gonna have your 16-inch barrels. That's pretty standard with any of your AR-15. How does this rifle shoot? For an AR-15, I think this is one of the smoothest ARs that I ever shot since I've been shooting a couple of years ago. I'm not professional. I haven't tried every AR-15 out there, but from all the ARs that I've tried, this one is on top of the list. And you want to hear a funny story? I was at the range once, and this guy just saw the gun, because this is a Daniel Defense Tornado Gray, so it's very distinctive to other rifles. And the guy came up to me and say, "Oh, those guns are just so expensive because of the name." And can I agree with him? But I told him, just bring your magazine, bring your ammo, and shoot a magazine through it. Once he shot, he looked at me and said, "It just feels different. You don't have all the little pieces rattling around compared to other ARs that are not as high quality, and you just feel really confident when you shoot with this rifle." And of course, it's super accurate. I don't think you can ever outshoot a gun, so all these rifles are super accurate. I can shoot 200 yards. Like I said, I'm not a great shooter, so that's great for me. But overall, I love this rifle. I'm kind of biased because this is my more high-endish, my high quality rifle, and maybe I want to justify that it's so good because it is so expensive, but I love it. I use it all the time for the range. I have it ready for self-defense just like this. And this same setup, go out to the Texas country and shoot some pigs and then come home and it's ready for self-defense. So I love how it shoots. I used it for a while with EOTech, and it was great. It was great. The only reason that I'm using this scope is because Primary Arms sent it to me. I wanted to try it out, and to be honest, it's really good. It just gives me that little bit of reach when I want to shoot a couple 100 yards, or 100 yards is probably my farthest, but you can do that with a holographic, but I'd rather have this, have the zooming capabilities, plus when you do a 1x scope, it just looks great. So this is my little rant about the Daniel Defense DDM4V11. I don't know if you can find it anymore, but they have the V7 version that goes for about $1,800, and that's not gonna be cheap or average. That's definitely a premium for a rifle, but you're getting your money out of it. It's gonna rifle that it's gonna trust with your lives. You're gonna trust it that it's gonna cycle everything you put through it, and it has done it for me. So if you get a chance, I will say yes, let's try the Daniel Defense, any kind of rifle out there, and you're gonna probably feel the difference. So if you like this video, you want to support this channel, I'm gonna leave a couple of links in the description below. If you buy anything there, I get a small commission without costing you anything. If you like this video, please hit the like button below. Please subscribe, and see you till next time.